at LAMSIG. Very honoured to be joined by Adrian Underhill.
Hello.
He needs no introduction, I don't think, so let's get straight to the questions.
Oh, well, I'm based in Hastings, where I've been for a good many years. My time is taken up. I'm still very active. I'm semi-retired, but I'm very active in ELT, where I've been for just about all of my life. And you know, if you're in ELT, you just carry on doing things because you like it. At least that's my case. And some of it's paid and some of it isn't. But I enjoy the community. I'm not in ELT to earn a lot of money. I'm in ELT because I think it's a worthwhile educational place to be, and stuff's happening and it's exciting. My time is also taken up with 5 grandchildren, which I find very, very interesting and very beautiful, between 1 and 5 years old. I'm an organic gardener, so that is also an important area. And I have a jazz band, so we rehearse sometimes and we play in pubs and restaurants.
Wow, so you're certainly very, very busy. And it's good to hear that you have those outside interests as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, keep me sane.
Tell us, how did you get into a leadership or management role?
Well, I was very lucky to work for International House Hastings, which was run by a guy called Maurice Conlin, the late Maurice Conlin, who was a very, very good manager. He just delegated nearly everything, and he kept tabs, and he trusted you, and he got people to work from their strengths, and that's how International House Hastings became so well established and offered such a huge variety of courses and of a somewhat left of centre nature. And so I got the style from there, I guess, which is very much helping people, enabling people, giving people freedom, and maybe coaching or mentoring them, giving people freedom to work from their strengths, and not waiting quite until people were ready to do something, but inviting people to do things before they were ready. And then that really sort of helped put the finishing touch and enabled them at a point where they were of maximum motivation themselves.
That's a key point that you mentioned there, that idea of doing something just before you're ready.
Yeah, yeah. I always tell myself and other people that, you know, don't wait till you're ready.
It's key, isn't it? But it's very scary.
It's scary, yes, that's right. But you've got to jump. Even when you're not quite sure where you're going to land. And,
I think it's remembering that, well, if you are ready to do it, you should be doing the next thing.
If you're ready to do it, it's a bit late. Yeah.
So thinking about that, thinking about your role in management and vast experience, if you could go back to your pre-manager or leader self, what advice would you give?
Well, I think the main thing about leadership and management is connection. And not control. And connection and relationship is the new control. And it's a much more interesting form of control, a much more productive form of, and it's not control at all. It's the way systems work, where things affect each other by working together, and by being alert to each other, by being part of each other. So connection, relationship, I would say, is the key.
Okay, which is very much what runs through the learning school.
It runs through, exactly, runs through the learning school. I mean, sometimes you've got to be firm about things, but that occasionally you have to make a decision. But even that can have some consultation and be open to what other people feel and think and what they want to put in.
I always remember, as an academic manager myself, in that role and giving teachers feedback. I always remember a phrase that I read from you once, which was, if you have to give hard feedback, just be concise, clear, but direct.
Yes, that's right, yes.
And don't beat about the bush.
Don't beat about the bush. Yeah. Be firm and be friendly. But also ask people what feedback they give themselves, because it's, you know, say a simple thing like observing a lesson. If you get the self-feedback, they've made the first 3 or 4 points that you wanted to make. And then you can just build on them. And it's like it's come from them. it's not you dropping stuff on them. And maybe they've covered nearly everything. And then you can say, well, by the way, there's a couple of other things that I'd like to add to that. Would you like to hear it? Yes, please. Okay, well, it's this.
It's a very valid point, and it's an area that I'm exploring in management and teacher training at the moment,
Yes.
And have given talks on this about using coaching techniques.
Exactly, yes.
So it's moving that direction.
Very much so, yes. You know, what do you think needs doing, and then helping them to build on that and see where that goes.
Okay. Last question. Could you tell us about a problem you've had as a leader or a manager and how you dealt with it?
Well, I think that problems might be, for example, as planning a teacher training institute where you offered a wide variety of courses, and as I said before, getting people who feel they're not quite ready to run a certain kind of training course, but who have the skill set to do it, to move into that, and you know, with encouragement and perhaps a bit of a push and a shove, to have people doing what they thought they would not be able to do. I think leadership is about seeing what people can do and helping them to feel enthusiastic for themselves and to enjoy their own growth. You know, it's not about telling, it's about working from the inside so that they inhabit a new, wider version of themselves. So it's a learning thing, and it's encouraging that learning, and it's seeing that evolution of a person.
It's very interesting. So how far do you think it's important to have a mentor of types that can actually perceive the potential in you that you can't?
Well, I think that's terribly important, and I think leadership should be about mentoring, not solely, but that should be a large part of it, and bringing on people and helping create opportunities and helping people to take opportunities.
Excellent. I think it's a wonderful conclusion. If you're not sure, go for it.
Yeah, that's right, yes. Go for it and let's see what happens, and we'll monitor it along the way, and if we have to backtrack, we'll do that.
Excellent. Well, Adrian, thank you very much for your valuable
pleasure.
time. Lots of useful takeaways. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks very much.